Hey guys, it's been a minute. Yeah, the goatee's pretty new. Don't mind out the clapped out hair. It's pretty rough. Yeah, I just want to make a video just because. I just want to let you guys know if you guys are still even there. I have received pretty good numbers for the last video, actually. To be honest, even I was taken aback. I was like, man, I wasn't expecting that. You know, I thought I was just gonna probably get like one view, which was gonna be me. But I just want to say thank you guys for watching that. I also do have to, have to iterate an apology, just because it has been a couple months. I could blame it on school, but I think also it's just because that the amount of viewership that I got, even though it was small, you know, it was around like 80 people. It was a lot to me, you know, and it was very daunting. Even though it's just 80, it wasn't even. I don't even know how to explain it, but sorry, I'm just trying to. I don't know how to explain it, but it was daunting. And then it just kept running around in my head. I'm like, wait, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna? I got in my head essentially, and I was just like, well, I don't think I can. It was one of those things I just put off. It was just, I thought about it, and I kept thinking about like, wait, I have to get something out, but I just didn't know what to talk about. And then school came in and everything else, but that's just an excuse at this point. I should have been better about it, and I should have done some more things. But here I am now. I'm just in my room, chilling in my bed. I'm not really doing anything. I just want to get out a video, just telling you guys. Yeah, and so I just kept thinking about it. I had this whole innovative spark yesterday. I just wanted to get something out. You know, I feel like I kind of had to. And yeah, I mean, I'm about to go off pondering again, so don't mind me, but I'm beginning to this spurt, and initially I thought it was more of a identity problem. You know, I'm about to graduate college in a couple weeks. It's really exciting. It's really scary because I don't have a job lined up. I don't have any internships lined up. I'm just gonna go out there and raw dog it at this point. But and this identity, I thought I had this identity crisis, just being like, I don't know what to do. I really just don't know what I'm gonna do. I just don't. It's not that I don't find anything appealing. I just don't know what's appealing to me, and that's part of it's just me not starting, but I think also do in turn. I think partly was just me knowing that I want to make videos, and I'm not saying I'm gonna throw away the job for this just because it's not even sustainable. Like, what are we talking about? Like, bro, you stupid. But it was one of those things where it's a feeling. It's a feeling. I know, man. I'm not sure how many people have it, but people who do have it know. Sorry, I got a notification from my friend, but people that do have it know, especially when you feel like it's hard to move. Partly just because you might be afraid. I think that was partly mine, but I'm gonna get into that a little bit after this. But it's a feeling that you get in your bones, and it's one of those things that doesn't really go away. Like mine, I've been having mine for about two to 4 years. I would say around 4 years, about just making content, just about doing things like this, and it's always been very scary, and it's always been very it's just very scary, especially in the sense where the stuff that you make is prone to being criticized, prone to being judged, is prone to be, you know, you're prone to being judged, you know, because sometimes it's a reflection of you. Most times than not, you can put on the caricature, but at the end of the day, it's still a reflection of you. That still comes out of you, the person, you know. Um, and so part of me was just afraid of being judged, and part of me that's also just a part of content where it's just you can't make anything without being judged. You know, that's just not realistic. Um, but I think it's also just doing turn with visibility. You know, because to me it just seems like. It's one of those things where, like, you're afraid of being judged, but not not by randos on the internet, because I mean, partly you could be, but mainly just from like friends and family who maybe never seen you in this way, or they have, but just not like on video, you know. That's very scary for me personally. That's very daunting. It's very frightening. But at the end of the day, that's just part of this whole gig, you know. Like, you can't build a community without being yourself, without a part of you being out there, you know. Sorry, my arm's hurting really bad, but there we go. And my left arm just can't hold this forward crap, but that's just part of it. It's just you putting yourself out there. And you know, I thought for a certain time I thought it was me just not having anything to say, you know. And then I realized it wasn't that I didn't have anything to say. It's just I had something. It was that maybe I was afraid that I had something to say, you know, and I was afraid just to vocalize that. Yeah, but now I'm here, you know, and I was watching this video yesterday of this. He's on Instagram, but Benny the Lifter, and I kept watching his content, and it really resonated with me just because the things that he talks about is the stuff that, you know, that I want to talk about with you guys. You know, he's a little goofy. He's more frantic than I am. You know, I'm not really. I could be, but I'm not. That wasn't really me growing up. Or part of me lost that on the way, but. Sorry, man. Sorry, but. But part of me was just thinking about just, you know, people are gonna judge anyways, you know. So why not do it? A lot of people fail at the things that they don't want to do, so you might as well take a chance on the things that you do want to do. You know? And so I was like, what do I have to lose? And I know I say that now, and I know it's just like, yeah, okay, old man, we're gonna see you in another. We're gonna pull a Corey extension on this, and we're gonna see you for another. We're not gonna see you until another like 4 months. But I kept thinking about it. I'm just like, this thing's not gonna work if I don't put any time to it, and like sort of anything. You know, it doesn't have to be this whole grandiose thing at this point. It's just me like feeling it out and starting it out. You know, with one video a day is as small as. You know, it could be as small as just me talking, you know, and it's just, because I always have a lot of things to yap about, you know, and also some other things I want to do too, like I want to take you guys through my gym routine, because I like going to the gym, or, you know, I like video games, I still want to do commentary, or a playthrough, you know, or, I don't know, just spit the wise with you guys, you know, just spit some wisdom, you know, just from my perspective. But yeah, I mean, this won't work until it doesn't work if you don't put any time into it. It's a consistency thing too, you know. I can't reiterate enough about you feeling it in your bones, because you know it's one of these. you know you have to do something about it if it hasn't stopped. If it hasn't stopped being in your mind, as little as it may be sometimes, because sometimes I get that little like, you should make a video. Maybe you should do it. Maybe you should do it. And I'm like, yeah, I could do it now, but I really don't have the equipment. I really don't have this. I really have that. But it's more of just excuses. Because if you want it bad enough, you're going to work your way around it. I think that's the whole part of the journey. You're not going to have everything all at once, you know. And so, yeah, now I want to take that journey more seriously. Sorry, you can see my arm there. But I want to take that journey more seriously. I do want to see where it goes, you know. And it is a lot, because especially being on the age of the internet, it's hard not to compare yourself to other people, especially if they're doing the same thing that you are, you know. But I think what you have to keep in mind is that you are you. And of the billions of people that have been here before us, and after the billions of people after, you're only one of you. You know, I'm only one of me. I mean, I haven't showed it to you guys yet because I'm still a little awkward. This is just how I'm talking now, but I can, I think once I get comfortable enough to do what I want to do and get comfortable enough, like outside of YouTube, but in general, I've been described as like this flower that when it blooms, it's beautiful. And so I do want to get to that point where where I'm at, because I'm more uplifting and I'm just me, you know, like the creative juices start flowing and everything else, and it's all cool. I keep saying a lot, but I think that's where I'm at, not my peak or happiness. I would say peak, but more like that's when I'm fully present, especially with stuff like this. And I really want to show that to you guys, because I know that I'm just a little awkward right now, but I haven't showed you guys anything. But I want to get to that point where you guys see me, you know. And regardless of where the channel goes, regardless of where it could lead, you know, I just want to be here now. But that's all I can ever do is just take it one day at a time, and hopefully you guys resonate with that too. Because there's so much I want to give to you guys, you know, from me as a person, but also as this channel. But at the end of the day, it's only one of you, so you gotta act like it. I know it's easy to say just because, I mean, what I've just said before, with the fear of being seen, the fear of being judged, but, you know, people in elderly homes, people who are on their deathbeds, usually the number one regret is not living more, giving too much time to their jobs, wish they relaxed or did a lot more things with their lives, you know. Sometimes just they're not taking chances. This has always been the biggest one. And guys, I don't want to live like that. I don't, because my biggest fear in life is working at a job that I hate and feel like I'm stuck there. That is the worst feeling that I don't even want to feel. I've never been there yet, but I just know that it would suck. Or being in a situation that I don't want to be in. Doesn't mean I have to be in. Of course you can change some things, but all I'm saying is just the best time to start is now. I want to do that. And obviously there might be some trip ups down the road. There probably will be. There's going to be a lot. I yap a lot, you know. There might be some hiccups hiccups on the road, everything else, some small pebbles. But I want to do it. I just want to see. I want to see if I can do it, you know. Because there's not many things that I feel compelled to do, and this is one of those things. And, you know, that's always been my biggest hope of the channel too. It's just to get to a point where I can have this community with people who get it like me. Because not many people do get me, which is kind of weird, because I know I'm kind of weird. The things that I do are kind of weird, but having a community like that with like-minded people is the most endearing it's the most endearing thing that you can have, because it shows you're not alone. You're not just this odd one out. So but yeah, I mean, that's my hope for the channel. And I want it to become a space that I can call my own. You know, I wanted to get it as big as it could go. I just want to see where it goes. I just want to see how far I can take it. You know, because I know that we have YouTube greats. There's some greats out there. PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye. Even some recent greats, you know. I really don't watch them because it's not really my era anymore, but you have people like the streamers and how they made their mark in, you know, on the internet and stuff. But I just want to see how far it goes and take it as far as I can, because I feel like I could, and I would love to one day to be remembered as like not a YouTube great, probably YouTube great, but just like a content creator that's like, oh yeah, he was cool, I really liked his content, you know, I really messed with what he was doing with. Sorry, that's yeah, so that's the goal. I wanted to see how far I can go, and I feel like I'd loosen up when I get into the swing of things. But yeah, I just want to say I appreciate you guys. If you guys come back and watch this video, I'm really happy to see where it goes, and for the ones that left, it's okay. You know, that's also on me. But for those who stayed, I want to give you guys. I want to give you guys something to watch. I just don't want to waste your guys' time, you know. And I don't want to be stuck in this box either, because I know I like to yap. I like to do things like this, but I also want to do some other things with the channel too. And I hope that you guys stick with me in that, because also another thing for the channel is that I don't want you guys. I don't want to be stuck in a certain content or a certain genre of content. I don't want to be the guy who just like is known for doing this or is known for doing that, or just like one thing. You know, I'd rather just the personality. I'd rather have the personality be the forefront rather than just the content that I make. And even that kind of goes hand in hand with each other. But that's where I'm at. That's where I want to be. And I'm not sure where this road's going to lead. I really don't. But I think that's the most exciting part, because you just don't know. And I'm excited, you know. I'm excited to see where it goes. You just know. I'm sorry, I keep replaying the same thing. I keep saying the same thing, but all in all, I just want to apologize for being out of commission for a couple months. I say out of commission, but just not giving enough effort to post some things with the dead space in between, but that's also a good game. But yeah, I just want to tell you guys I want to get back into the swing of things. I'm going to try to do at least a video every 1 to 2 days. I'm probably going to do, hopefully just one a day, just about me yapping. I just want to get something out rather than nothing, because I think that's the best thing. And yeah, I want to hope for the best, and thanks again for you guys watching. I know time is very precious, and I'm glad you guys did that, watching my stuff. Do your best. For those who are in college just like me, good luck. For those who are graduating like me, congrats. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.